Hello, my name is Allie, and I'm here to talk to you about some quick tips on how to really address feeling anxious or depressed when all of a sudden you feel a surge of panic or a super lost feeling that you can't seem to control the thoughts. You go into the monkey mind of fear-based thinking, and you feel like you've gotten on a ride that you can't get off of, and it's, can be very scary for people. One thing that I notice in my work, universally so, is when people tell me about their trauma loops. I observe that when we talk about their story, when they review when they're going into this patterning, there's something that always seems to be happening. And I'm going to tell you what it is, and I think it's going to possibly really help you to cope with some of those moments where you might feel emotionally lost or out of control. And that is that when you're feeling like you're losing connection with that peaceful moment and you move into panic or fear, anxiety, I want you to observe that you have in that moment lost your now. You've lost your presence. You've gone somewhere in the future where you couldn't fix the problem, or you're fearing some future event or situational experience that may or may not ever come into fruition, but you lost your perspective of that present moment of now. You went into yesterday, or you went fast forward into the future, and it made you feel like you were losing control. And nobody really likes to hear that they're acting like a control freak. We take that personally, like, that's the worst thing we can do. And it isn't helpful, but it is a patterning that a lot of people live in. So David and I have talked many times in our happiness coaching about what it means to accept the present moment. David has a great perspective on patient acceptance, which is to really accept that now moment without the need to change it or have it be other than it is. But for the most part, universally so, in all situations, if you can stop and breathe when you're feeling that fear and shake your body out, maybe step into a bathroom or a private room, just get away from the environment that's causing you anxiety, or you feel it's causing your anxiety, and just get into a rhythmic breath and some kind of movement where you're shaking your body free. It doesn't have to be vigorous, but it can be. And that movement, when it becomes rhythmical, especially if you're feeling scared, just rocking back and forth quietly can help put you back into that now moment. And when you sync up again and you feel that your breath is starting to find its center, right? And you feel your body sort of dropping back into yourself, it's a good time to surrender that problem to a higher power, to the divine, and just let it go. And ask for it to be taken. Just hand it over. And a lot of times for me, I just say, I don't know how to make this better. I don't know what the next step is, but I know that, Creator God, you love me, and you don't want me to be frazzled or imbalanced or unkind to myself. So I'm going to hand this back over to you for you to do whatever it is that's going to bring me into the best possible place in this situation. And I always want to bless everybody who's involved and help me to just be in my center and in that moment to moment now where I can just trust and observe and begin to accept. Just really accept and be present. And as soon as you let yourself off the hook by bringing breath in and handing it over in surrender, there's a shift. And that shift, even if it's not perfect, you feel kind of like life comes back into your body. And you know that although it might not be perfect, that you're using your skills to be proactive in that moment. And it helps. It really does help you shift out of whatever was keeping you stuck. So I hope these tips help you. I know that I get really good feedback on them. So I hope that it helps you. And, if you're feeling disconnected, come visit us over at Mystic and the Monk on YouTube. Look us up and come and see if we've got something for you there. If you feel like you'd really like to have a deeper connection with yourself, with your spirit, between David and I, we have a great combination of gifts. So you can talk to us about maybe getting into a coaching package that can bring you back to your best self and really find what's meaningful again. And life is meant to be happy and fulfilling and purposeful. So I hope this has helped you today, and come see us for our other videos.